Steve Domahitty, and I'm here to talk about the all-new Air 9 carbon frame from Niner Bikes. This is our first production carbon fiber mountain bike frame, and it was very important to us to get it right out of the gate. So we've spent a lot of time in development of the Air 9 carbon frame, and one of the things that was very important to us was to utilize carbon the way carbon should be utilized. We wanted to design the frame, we wanted to engineer the frame first. We started with tube shapes. We started with months and months and months of FEA analysis on every tube shape imaginable. Precise steering was very much the nature of the front triangle of this frame. So our FEA design parameters led us to these tube shapes to control front end stiffness and torsional rigidity in the frame, which create a very strong frame and a very good handling frame. Very active, very stiff in the front triangle, and very precise in the steering. One of the key design elements to the Air 9 carbon frame is internal cable routing. This is a prototype sample, so this isn't exactly how it's going to happen on the real frame. We do have this SLA of the head badge. This will be magnesium. We went with magnesium because it's going to look cool and it's going to be light. But the cable stops will be built right into the head badge, and the cables will go into the head badge. They will travel all the way down the frame, and there will not be an exposed cable until the very back for the rear derailleur. The front derailleur comes up through a back port there. So this is great for mud. It means that your cables are not exposed to any of the elements. It means it's sealed from front to back. It's also a lot cleaner. So if you're going to run the frame as a single speed, you don't have cable stops all over the frame.
Hi, my name is Chris Sugai with Niner Bikes, and I'd like to go over the Air 9 Carbon today. So one of the nice design features with our post-mounted brake are these aluminum inserts, in that it allows us, after the carbon fiber is formed, for us then to machine the surfaces so that they're perfectly square with the bottom bracket dropouts. And this allows for very easy alignment of your disc brakes. The Air 9 Carbon is carbon fiber from tip to tip. Quite a few companies you will see will use an alloy carrier for their dropout and disc brake system, and then they'll bond the carbon fiber to that. But this, we feel, by making this one piece, allows for much more strength and also allows you to have lighter weight because you don't have the bonding surfaces that you have to beef up in order to make them work. You can see here in our fork we use the same technology, that it's compression molded carbon fiber, and then two stainless steel plates are put on just basically to protect the carbon fiber when you're clamping down with your quick release force. One of the interesting design features about our frame is the bottom bracket system called CYA. So what we've devised is basically a press fit cup that will go into our bottom bracket that will adapt to each of the four systems. So basically, depending on which crank system you want to go with or bottom bracket system you go with, you'll have flexibility with this new bike. Also, the bottom bracket will accept our new biocentric EBB, so this frame will also allow you to be run as a single speed.
We've learned a lot about the technology of tapered steers with the use of it on some of our full suspension bikes, but we wanted to carry that technology over to our carbon hardtail. It makes it for a stiffer front fork area and better precise steering. But we couldn't do that without offering our carbon rigid fork also with the tapered steer. We know that our customers love this fork, and we wanted to make sure that we had a compatible fork to go with our all-new Air 9 carbon frame. So here is the tapered steer carbon 9er rigid fork. At 9er Bikes, we really pride ourselves on getting geometry right, and we've been doing it for quite a while now. So our famous 9er geometry does translate over to the Air 9 carbon. We stick with the steep head angles that our bikes are known for really good precise steering in tight situations. The 29-inch wheels make up for the stability on high speeds, so the bike is still super stable at speed. We have super short chainstays. The chainstay length of this bike is 17.3 inches, which is the same as our 1.9 frames, or 440 millimeters. The weight of the frame is going to be under 3 pounds for production. It wasn't the most important thing in our design parameter to make the lightest frame possible. What was more important to us was ride quality, steering precision, stiffness, and strength. The weight really was kind of towards the back of the pack. We needed to be competitive. We wanted to make sure that the bike was light, and but strength and stiffness were paramount.